Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Universe Mode. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, the A show.
Oh, wow.
And we're starting off
just a show
with the A championship right now. If you ask me, I'm just saying it's the only title that's been defended so far in season 2.
It is a popular title, King of Television.
The television championship and the challenger in this TV title ladder match. Gran. Metalik signing that open contract. Not signed to any show, by the way. He is a free agent, I believe.
I mean, former Cruiserweight champion. I'm surprised about that.
As of WrestleMania, he lost it to Xavier Woods, who we will see. Of course, remember the Raw roster. But we will see him defending his title.
At the next pay-per-view.
At the next pay-per-view against the SmackDown superstar. But Metalik.
But it's okay. That title will be coming home to SmackDown soon. Just like those undisputed tag titles are going to come home.
Dude, honestly,
with those prime time
I'm rooting for your boys so I can release the Miz. Now, yeah, listen. If Brady and Billy win, Miz will one of his variants will be released. The other one, he can go.
They should have a match for it.
You have just booked Week 5's main event. But Solo Sikoa, the street champ,
the TV champ, the street TV champ,
absolutely your king of television, making his way to the ring. His title not around his waist because it is currently high above that ring.
It's elevated. Solo's got to match the king of the ropes.
2 weeks ago, he beat Austin Theory in a false count anywhere, I believe.
Yeah, it took A-Town down.
Absolutely, Austin Theory, of course, a phenomenal talent nonetheless. I see big things in his future, but when he's going up against somebody the caliber of the street champion of Solo Sikoa, the muscle of the bloodline. I mean, hell, some people even say that the Samoan Bulldogs are reincarnated.
I've been hearing a lot of that, honestly. I mean,
I support it.
He has a lot of homages to his. I think that's his great uncle. Not great uncle.
I think it's just his uncle. Yeah, but I support it.
That television title.
Interesting that this is not giving us sound.
Gran. Ooh, Solo coming out. Big chop. Ew, Superman punch.
Okay, that happened. Well,
I heard the ding. Ooh, trip of the legs.
Elgato is
the first to get a ladder.
Yes.
Oh, Solo.
Oh my God.
Flying Solo.
Cousin Roman.
Definitely a flying Solo.
Of course, Roman Reigns. I believe he beat Jericho, right?
In the first blood, yes.
Yes. And
he dropped him on the turnbuckle.
He will be, so far, going against Edge in the main event next week. 2 matches later in this episode will determine the final 2 in that fatal 4-way. We get Kofi Kingston versus Adam Cole.
Baby.
In an Extreme Rules match, and we get Chad Gable versus Bryan Danielson in a submission match.
Oh, that's a technical wet dream.
Oh, of course, dude. It's Chad Gable, greatest pure champion of all time.
Oh, wow.
Who else held that title even nearly on that much of a stranglehold?
I'm just saying. There's a man coming up on my show that deserved a lot more than he was ever gifted. And he will seek vengeance to receive it.
We talking Miro?
God, that's God's greatest enemy.
Listen, I'm just saying, Miro won the WWE title. Okay, he couldn't hold it in 3 stages of hell.
I'm just saying, Miro takes the world, or Miro takes nothing.
Also to come, we got Naomi,
Ooh.
Io Shirai, and Sasha Banks to determine the final member of the Fatal 4-Way for the women's title, #1 contendership. Backlash is going to be a damn good pay-per-view, man.
This is going to be insane. Seeing what champions retain and what new champions we get are going to be really set the tone for what season 2 is going to be like.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty hyped. I'll tell you, man. So far, I think Solo, what you doing, buddy?
I think Metalik was in the way where he wanted to the best position.
Oh my God!
Oh, and then follows it up with the
Lord, the disrespect.
Like going to the top. Solo still stretched out home that ladder.
Oh, spiral tap. I think my match of the night, potentially for Backlash, is going to be that tag match between Brady and Billy, the prime time players, versus the multiverse of Mizdis.
I mean, it's going to be a match that breaks the space-time continuum.
Absolutely, that does remind me. We need to commission some unified tag titles.
Oh yeah, we do.
That's Community Creations is wonderful. I'm about to cough.
Oh. Solo doing a lot of damage to Gran Metalik, but Metalik's been holding his own.
Surprisingly so, if you ask me.
I mean,
he's not a phenomenal talent in his own right. I mean,
former cruiserweight champion. I
one
mean,
of the
held it for a while
of all time as well.
Honestly,
his time in Japan, his time in Mexico, as Mascara Dorada, incredible. I believe he's been in Impact recently.
I think so, yeah. And then him and Lindsay tagged for a one-off.
I support that. They're really good. I love them on New Japan's tag division or Impact's tag division.
I like them in New Japan, so I think they would.
Give me them versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
Apparently, Solo the first to climb.
Oh no!
Electric chair.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm a big Lucha House Party fan.
Like apparently the Battle in the Valley Stardom like NJPW pay-per-view is like almost sold out.
It is sold out.
Oh, did it finally
officially
get there?
Sold out? Yeah, and the only match announced is Sasha and.
No, they announced two.
Oh, before it sold out,
they announced the other one.
What was it?
I think it's a U.S. title match. I think it's
Kenny?
Kenny. Yeah, I think it's Kenny and somebody.
Oh, Metalik going up.
So
going up top.
Metalik said he knows how to get that championship gold. He knows what needs to be done. Ooh.
Yeah, so I said Sasha, my bad.
Dropkick fall from grace.
Mercedes
Monet.
Fucking Bryan Alvarez called her Mercedes Money. And Meltzer, like, very vehemently was like, it's Monet. And I love that. Metalik getting that belt. Oh, Metalik may be the new TV champion.
Oh, working on it.
This could be the most changing title in WWE history. 24/7 title. Who?
Oh,
that's a good camera angle.
So basically, it's a IWGP. It was IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. It's gonna be the winner of Shingo versus Okada. So it's probably gonna be Okada versus somebody.
Okay. Interesting.
So I think Mercedes, and then that second match I think was basically almost guaranteed to be like Okada versus somebody.
Okay. Dude, give us Okada versus Kenny. We've seen it like 4 times. It's still always great. It'll be a great match. I'm surprised they haven't done that in the U.S. yet. It feels Okada versus Kenny. Feels odd, you know.
Yeah.
No, you know what? You know who I'd book for that match for Okada? Just because I think it'd be a fucking huge match. Danielson. Bryan Danielson.
It would be interesting because it's to be determined. So it's somebody that's.
I mean, Jay White might not even be in the company at the end of the month.
I mean, it really depends. I mean, WWE doing this deal might also like halt him on any.
Yeah. Especially if they. I'd be really. My. Listen, like I know Vince, shitty person, all that. I'd be really shocked if they signed with the Saudis.
I would be too.
Be terrible.
I think it's more. I think it's more of a media. I think it's more of a publicity move to say, yeah, this is the worst option. So wherever we sign with afterwards, everybody's just gonna, everybody's just gonna be okay with it.
Realistically, any other option would probably be fine.
And that's where they wanted everybody to go. Like
Disney, I would have never have had an issue with Disney buying it because I think Disney wouldn't really mess with too much of it. Heck, Disney might give them more exposure.
No, Disney wouldn't. I mean, Disney, they don't really touch ESPN or Hulu.
Exactly.
Amazon seems, in my opinion, I think Amazon seems like the big front runner. I mean, Disney is a big one too because they have Hulu and they can basically do next day airing.
Did you
for
hear
like
the
Raw and SmackDown?
Family is bidding on it?
They were interested in doing like a merger. I don't think they're gonna actually make a legit bid for it.
So they're actively looking for other investors to do an investment group to buy it.
I don't think
Heed Khan specifically is not Tony.
I was gonna say I don't think they're gonna chain enough money together though.
Honestly, Shahid Khan could buy it himself. The dude has more. He is one of the richest men on the planet.
He is, but I
don't think he would. I think that'd be potentially a mistake on his part.
Not if done right. If they basically are just buying the company and just leaving it as
in charge of creative
and just having cross-branded pay-per-views.
Yes, I think that'd be perfect. In fact, I think I'd actually.
Oh my god, Gran Metalik won.
Oh my fucking god.
Told you, Gran Metalik has that champion's experience.
He's got that dog in him.
He knows what it takes to get it done. Gran Metalik.
I don't know what to say here. This is a disaster.
Gran Metalik getting fat dubs.
So far we are on our third television champion
in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Because it's defended every other week for the first month. After the Backlash pay-per-view, it'll be every week. But let's get into this.
At the
women's
triple threat match at WrestleMania, we'll have a Royal Rumble with just TV champions
for the TV title. And it is now triple threat time. I don't know what we were talking about. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I'd actually hate it if the Khan family bought WWE because it'd be another monopoly in wrestling.
I don't think it would be done the same way though.
You don't think they'd close their doors and then bury them in an invasion angle?
No, because then what's the point?
Bury them 20 years later when their biggest star finally comes to the company just to put over a faction that was relevant 20 years ago?
No, because what's the point of that? I mean, you didn't.
Great question, Vince. Vince, what's the point?
What's the point?
Why'd you do Sting like that, brother?
Because
I don't forget.
Because at that point, WCW was really making a point to like. They were saying they were on par, if not better than
in
WWE.
2017. When Sting showed up?
Not at that point. I'm just saying like when they initially bought the company.
Yeah.
But I feel like if AEW bought
them, she got the glow pants.
Feeling the glow.
I like that only her bottoms are glowing.
Only her trunks got the neon. And it's the brightest neon.
It really is. Listen,
somebody messed up the color palette.
it's just, it's getting you to look at the assets. It's one of those.
But now all of it like looks highlighter.
Yeah.
Oh, of course she does. We literally just talked about this.
Yep.
The former Miss Money in the Bank from last year.
Listen, she really wants to.
She carries her lunch. She might have poison mist in there. We don't know what's in the bag.
I could see it. I want Shinsuke to start using it since he took it from Muda in that match. I want him to start
Asuka uses it though.
They can both. There's different colors of mist. They do different things. Dog, you are.
They do different things. Apparently, they do, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, they do. I'm just saying. This is a tables match, by the way.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Elimination or standard?
Nope. Just standard tables match. So this match can end very quickly, or
somebody just gets thrown outside of the ring.
That's how I used to win tables matches whenever I was younger, just to get them done quickly. Because it was like one of the only matches I didn't like doing as a kid.
I did handicap matches. I used to get countouts. That in tag matches, like if I was stuck on a tag match, I'm just getting the count out win. Yeah, it still progressed the story the same way.
Yeah. So what I would do is I'd throw them onto the apron and then I'd spear them and they'd go through the table. It still works. I'm just saying, if any of these women want to use that method, go for it.
I mean, also the career of Dusty Luscious. It might be a Dusty Luscious move.
That is true. It could be a Dusty Luscious move at some point. Fun fact, this winner will go up against Ronda, Candice LeRae, Cora Jade in a fatal four-way next week. Winner faces Tegan Nox at Backlash.
Sheesh.
And I still think it's crazy that, you got Ronda Rousey, Candice LeRae, who's got a hell of a career, and then get Cora Jade in there, who beat Becky Lynch of all people.
I mean, or Ricky No More.
Yeah. How did we not vote her? Was she in the running for Rookie of the Year?
I don't think so because she didn't. I don't think she really had a. I don't think 2022 was really her rookie year.
When was her rookie year?
I think it was 2021.
It was Roxanne's rookie year, but we were dumbasses.
Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking about.
I didn't think about Roxanne, and that makes me sad because she probably would be up there for my Rookie of the Year because she had a really good year.
Yeah, she'd be up there. She'd be top 5.
Oh yeah. If we count Braun, I think Braun and Creed are like the Creed brothers are up there. Damon Kemp. Also
I would consider Damon Kemp because I think he actually was more like active, but
see,
I think Diamond Mine
like,
since existing from like last year.
Did they start before like August though? Of 21? See that because that was like my cutoff was August of 21. That way you got most of their rookie year was 2022. That's why I counted Braun in it. Oh my God, Sasha!
Braun Breaker year.
Oh my! Let's discuss that NXT title match at New Year's Evil.
A lot of people hated it because the middle rope broke. I thought it was interesting storytelling.
It's interesting, but like they did my boy Grayson Waller dirty, and I ain't gonna forget about the fact that he is not the goddamn champ.
They debuted August 24th
with that sick ass finisher. How he rolls through the ropes, hits him with a cutter. It's fucking cool. All right.
And the fact that the middle rope broke protects both of them. I think it makes for an interesting like foil because now Braun's not satisfied because that's not the way he would have wanted to win and or lose because that's just kind of like the character that he is.
And Waller's pissed because
and Waller has a legit gripe because it's not like he did anything like cheatery or like anyway like he literally due to a faulty ring.
Naomi. Oh my. A lot of crashing and burning here. I'm just saying. Is this why they called her Sasha Botch? She took a real bad dive, landed on her neck earlier in the match. She didn't have the timing right for Naomi.
Diving through the ropes always looks so like cause when your feet get hooked, you do nothing but just
head first. Who was it that it happened to a woman?
I think it was Sasha.
It was probably Sasha. You know who has a really good dive? I know you voted him most overrated. Darby Allin's dive is really good. That one through like the bottom rope where he fucking just throws his whole. Who's it? Ember, I think, also does one like that.
Yeah, Ember's dive is.
They both got really good dives. So how do you feel about Darby winning the TNT title a week after you call it the most overrated wrestler?
I still don't understand. And then on top of that, he's feuding with a high schooler.
He's not feuding with Nick Wayne.
That's happening. Like he basically said, I'm granting you a TNT title match when you graduate.
Oh yeah, because they're friends. But that's not like a feud.
That's basically guaranteeing Darby's gonna hold this title until the summer.
Maybe. Here, to be fair though, like Darby Allin had some sick title offenses his last year.
I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong, Darby.
Second reign, right?
Yeah, Darby's a good. He's a
good champ. He's a good TNT champ.
He's a good wrestler. I just don't like when I'm watching Darby Allin. When I'm listening,
I like Turtles kid.
Like I just don't. I just don't care about it. Like I just like from a character perspective. I just don't care about Darby. Like he had the emotional moment, I guess, with Sting, where like Sting just told him like
get your shit together.
Yeah, 4 words of like emotional encouragement, and then just all these like cinematic scenes and all that. It's not even like they had like a lot of promos where it was just like a lot of like moral like teaching lessons.
Yeah, there wasn't a moment where like we didn't get the build where it's like, oh shit, Darby's like lost his confidence. No.
Yeah, I didn't really like out of their relationship. I didn't really get the mentor mentee like whole kind of vibe. I mean, I guess
Darby Sting was just bringing Darby to work. You know.
It was kind of just like Batman, Superman, like not Batman or Robin. Yeah, type deal. Like you kind of got that, but it wasn't really that flushed out. Like
but it's not like a good Robin. It's like Jason Todd before he died and became the Red Hood.
He was still wild.
No, he was the worst Robin.
He was.
I say this, heavy Batman fan. I love Jason Todd. I got fucking Red Hood comics over there.
Nah, he's far from the way. He's the most diverse and interesting Robin.
Incorrect. Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne is the most interesting Robin. Dick Grayson's the most interesting post Robin. because Nightwing is amazing.
Not
Damian
even the most
Wayne
interesting
is-
post for a Red Hood. Oh my god.
Oh, see, I disagree. I like Red Hood. I'm a big Dick Grayson fan though, but that's because like that's my boy. He was the original Robin. Red Hood's awesome. Can we talk about the worst post Robin? And it's Tim Drake.
Yeah. It's,
He's just Red Robin. He's still Robin.
Tim, they, and he's like the smartest Robin. He's technically the smartest Robin.
He is the as a Robin, he's actually the best Robin. But as a character, he's okay. Damian Wayne gets a lot of shit.
There have actually been like I think so far now there have been like 3 like other female Robins.
There have, but
I think but I don't think they were Robins for too long.
nobody knows them because they're not.
Because they were just short run comics.
Yeah. Yep. Spot on. That's exactly what it is.
No, but going back to like I just don't. I guess I just don't get his character. Like what? Like
I get that. I don't disagree because I'm
like,
kind of over.
Who is Darby supposed to like?
Was she going for a tag?
No. Oh my god! Like the fact that the AI
Sasha,
can't move
you are
like,
really botching here.
like 2 inches.
This is why you
This
messed
reminds
up
me
the
Asuka
move with
versus Lacey Evans.
the cage
Asuka was unbeatable.
universe mode and having a botched women's match early in the season. Name a more iconic duo. Oh shit! Oh,
What if she lays her on the table and Io just jumps? Oh no, Sasha!
Oh, Sasha moves on. Io just kind of chilled. Didn't seem to know what to do. So that means the opener for next week is Ronda, Candice, Cora Jade, Sasha Banks.
No, women's finals going on to deciding who goes on to Backlash.
Ooh, I had a little burp.
Ooh, the intensity picking up.
That'll be an interesting match. It's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a great pay-per-view. But let's move on. We got Chad Gable, Bryan Danielson, submissions only. Whew. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, making his way to the ring. Had an interesting season last season in that he couldn't really get anything go. He has a 93 over. Oh my God, it's Chad Gable.
Chaddington Gable. Oh my god!
Listen, he's going to retire him again. Retire him again.
Part of me would love if MJF did that.
Drop kicked him in the back of the head.
Just no, but before he did it, just did like the hand like picture frame where he just looked at it and then just Randy Orton beauty like of a drop kick, like a Randy Orton Okada drop kick.
Look how sick that Gable attire looks, man.
It is a pretty swanky one.
Yeah.
I think black, gold, and silver all like regardless of what it's
That's,
there are just some color combinations that just can't be bad. Whatever you put on, like the white and red, like that.
Yeah.
Whatever you put it with,
pink and gold, or pink and black. I mean, the
whatever you
Hitman
put
colors.
it with, it just can't look bad.
So I think we've discussed. I'm not a Bret Hart fan. I don't enjoy his body of work that much.
In ring, sharp as the sharpest.
He's very smooth.
But he is
which is crazy,
boring wrestler.
Because you know me, I fucking love technical wrestling. You give me a Danielson match, I'm fucking watching that thing for hours. Hours.
Bret, and
you give me an Owen Hart match. Hours.
And that's the thing about it. Bret cares so much.
Yeah.
And it makes watching his matches like good for that sake because you see how much effort he
goes into it.
Like he puts in.
Gable's leg's injured.
But you hear him talk. And by God, you're just like, get to the point already, buddy.
Black hole of charisma.
Like, but that's also Bret Hart's style, which is just like, all right, cool, I get you're like that, but then also,
you're boring.
yeah, like it just like I understand that you just want to be wrestler guy. I'm just great at wrestling. What should I need to be able to talk for? This is wrestling, not a talk show.
But you're boring.
Yeah, like but there's an audience here.
Yeah. No, it's that's my big issue with him. He genuinely really good in the ring. Boring as shit.
I've never seen someone yell in monotone.
Shit, you ain't wrong. That's yeah. Which is funny because Owen Hart, polar opposite in that regard, but still just as good, if not better, in the ring. Dude, Gable's legs are at orange, and that's crazy to me considering he's the one that uses a leg submission
He's the only one that uses a leg submission
in this match.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Oh shit! No, Bryan has the heel hook.
Okay.
He might. He should. They used his moveset, I believe, from 2K20. So it should be the heel hook. Because that was that People's, or was that the Planet's champion Bryan in 2K20? The Eco Warrior. The hemp belt.
I'm still so angry about that because I was supposed to go to that SmackDown, but I was told
where he beat AJ.
But I was told that I was going to have work, so I wasn't going to be able to. And then the week of, I looked on the schedule.
You were still at GameStop then, right?
Yeah, and I looked on the schedule.
Nathan, what the fuck?
And I looked on the schedule, and I walked in that day, and he was just like,
"Oh no, my God!"
Oh, the legs are red. Ooh.
Oh, it's got it's even got the red thing above his name.
He can't run anymore. He can't.
Oh my God. Danielson has the finisher now, but interesting that Gable has a signature now. It's a good match.
Oh, Gable's
Buyasaki knee.
Gable's Chaos Theory is very underrated move.
Is that that what he calls the O'Connor German?
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite move in wrestling right now. That and the buckshot. I'm a very avid Chad Gable stan. I'm willing to admit this. He could do no wrong. He could come out and murder somebody tomorrow, and I'd be like, yeah, they probably deserved it.
Jesus Christ. Cattle mutilation.
Like, it's Gable, all right? You know what I would say? You know what I'd say if they're like, yo, did you hear Chad Gable? I'd be like, shoosh. Thank you.
You have to stop this, man. He's trying to turn him into a modern-day Superfly.
Listen, I'm just saying. If I win this Mega Millions, that is $1.3 billion. After taxes, I think I get like 600 mil, 700 mil, around there. I think that's what the estimate came out to. I'm buying the NWA. Dustin Rhodes, first of all, Tyrus, gone.
Jesus.
Gone.
The first enactment of owning this company is firing the world champion. Not even
No, he stripped the belt from him. Because what's the point in having him what's the point in having him drop the belt? It's going to be a bad match.
I don't think...
The man cannot move.
But that doesn't... You can put
My grandmother moves better than him.
You can put him in a multi-man match. See, there are ways to book around mobility.
He's fucking boring. You know what the best thing of his career was dancing with Naomi, and it's because Naomi was there.
Actually, his stuff in Impact wasn't bad.
It wasn't good.
I said it wasn't bad. That means it was mid.
Oh, Gable slam. Gable. Oh, that bow and arrow.
Oh, on that red body.
We have seen him win a lot of matches with this.
Can Bryan show that resiliency?
Oh, that's cinched.
Yeah, but Bryan had that heel hook cinched.
He let him out. Gable maybe going to the second rope of BME? No. Interesting.
Oh, he just jumps down to the second rope only to jump back to the top rope.
That'd be so cool.
Oh, faked him.
Where is... Look, every part of Gable is colored right now.
I have Otis, though, too. And
you do have Otis.
Yeah. I have the... We're taking Otis back to his roots, his country roots.
Are you didn't draft Tucker?
Oh, my God.
I forgot he was in the game.
That is still such a annoying thing. I loved Heavy Machinery, and Heavy Machinery was good.
Yeah. Oh no, LaBelle lock. Danielson may have no choice. Oh my God, that was cinched in so fast. Gable had no choice but to tap, but man, Danielson Starting season 2 off hot.
Start off with a big fat
Wow.
dub.
Damn it.
Shout out to Party. They had their music video, and it seemed like they all thoroughly enjoyed themselves.
You know what this means? The main event so far is the main event of last year's WrestleMania, or 2 years ago, WrestleMania. Bryan Danielson versus Roman Reigns versus Edge. Goddamn Kofi Kingston or Adam Cole are going to mess it up in the next match, which will be Backstage Brawl. Here we go, kicking into the main event, a Backstage Brawl. I mean, listen, we get Adam Cole, baby.
Versus Kofi Kingston, one of the greatest NXT champions, versus a former WWE champion.
Doesn't he also say baby?
No, he says baby.
That's it. Kofi Kingston, baby.
Oh,
Because of Kofi Kingston, I say that all the fucking time.
I do. Kofi's gotten way more people.
The other day, I said baby when I was shooting the shit with some people, and they were like, "What the fuck is this guy? What's he talking about?" And I'm just like, I hate my friends.
If you ever watch the Pat McAfee show, he uses just nothing but wrestling terminology to describe other things.
Yeah,
and he does it so casually, and I just love it. Now he's like, you know, they sound like a bunch of marks over there. They marks for this. He was talking to Stephen A. Smith. He was like, Stephen A. Smith cutting a great promo over here. He's like promo, like he uses it in a way that he doesn't himself sound like a mark because all of it is used in the proper way.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just saying, Pat McAfee is us.
And that's the thing. That's why I think that's why the wrestling world embraced him and Stephen Amell so quickly.
You know what? Listen, I'm just saying, when I buy the NWA, I'm hiring Morrow, which I think he'd be fine because there's not going to be a bunch of traveling. Like once a month, do a taping. I think Morrow would be great with that. And then I'm going to hire like a Twitch streamer like Will Neff from G4 as the other commentator. You gotta look him up, don't you? Because you're like, which one's Will Neff?
No, I know. I remember who Will Neff is. I'm looking up something else. I was just like, I'm wondering how much AEW bought ROH for.
That's a really good question. I'm curious now too.
Less than $4 million.
Dude, listen, if I win that
no
Mega Million,
plans
I can
to
afford
ever
NWA.
sell.
Understandable.
But that's a drop in the bucket to the Khan family. Yeah, because I was gonna say if I was a bit, I'd buy ROH.
Buy it from Tony Khan.
Buy it. Buy that, the library and all, have like basically all the new things. Strip it all down.
Yeah.
Have basically like redo the app and just have a legacy tab. That way you can go back and
watch all the old stuff.
Watch all the old stuff, and then it's just like a up to date tab, and just go out and sign a bunch of people.
So here's what I would do if I bought NWA.
I'd sign a roster of no more than maybe like 40 people.
Yeah. First thing I would do if I bought NWA, I'm contacting WWE, being like, "Yo, how much for the Starrcade copyright?" Because that's a big part of NWA's history.
It is
huge part, and they don't use it. I'd be like, listen.
No, they've started using it over recent years.
I'll even pay them royalties. I'll even pay them royalties. If that, like, I'll work with them to be able to use the Starrcade name. First event under the new NWA, Starrcade. Main event.
Cole's got that finisher.
Dustin Rhodes winning the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship, and that's how he retires. Is he retires? That's like his retirement run.
Oh my God! Adam Cole is
just
he buried Kofi.
Kofi Kingston. So Adam Cole moves on. We get
with the
Roman
most
Reigns.
Brutal win in universe mode history.
Absolutely, we get Roman Reigns. We get Adam Cole, baby. We get Edge, and we get Bryan Danielson in the main event next week. So let's move on. Tomorrow, SmackDown.